I am checking out Kokopelli from Queen Games. This is a Stefan Feld game that is notable because it's one of his more accessible, easier to get to the table, lighter games. So I'm happy for that reason because I play a lot of games with non-gamers. So I'm excited to play this with people that I can play it with. I'll tell you, you know who I'm not excited about playing it with? Is one of my roommates because he pronounces words weird. You know, like for instance, he instead of saying documentary, he says documentary. What? You psychopath? That's not documentary. So this game is called Kokopelli. I guarantee you he's gonna say like Kokopelli. Oh, can we play Kokopelli? No, we can't play Kokopelli because that's not what it's called. It's called Kokopelli, okay? This is a game where you are playing a bunch of cards and trying to get the most points. You know, like a lot of games out there. Playing cards to get points? What a novel idea. But it may not seem that different, but it's novel in the way it is played. Here we have Fangs. Just imagine if I had those, like, you know, Halloween store fangs right here. This would be pretty intimidating, right? Oh, imagine I'm great at CGI. There's fangs right here. CGI fangs. This is a social deduction game where there are werewolves versus vampires versus humans. Whoa, that's maybe the only time ever I wished I was a human. Okay, no thank you. I don't want to be a werewolf or a vampire. Come on, Team Human. This is a party game for 5 to 8 players. Oh, gosh, I better have a lot of friends. Well, luckily I do. So I'll be able to find people to play this. So this game is, you know, they say it's got social deduction, it's got bluffing, it's a werewolf game. Man, it's a werewolf game? Do you think Bezier Games is really mad that this is coming out right now? Like, what? We do the werewolf games. Get out of here, Cosmos. We've built our niche. We're the werewolf game company. Oh, look at that. Interesting die right there. All right, and that's all there is to it. Not much. This is mostly just social deduction. Hanging out with your friends. And colored tokens. Fast and Furious Highway Heist from Funko Games and Prospero Hall. It will surprise nobody that this is a cooperative game because we're family and family has to stick together. We can't win this game unless we do it as a family. I am curious to see whether this is more like Fast and Furious 1, where they drove cars, or more like Fast and Furious 9, where they are literally superheroes and they can throw cars. Do they drive cars, or can they pick up cars? All right, I don't know. It is a bunch of fun miniatures in it and stuff like that, though. Oh, so I mean, I will say about Fast and Furious, it is nice how much they just don't care anymore. They were like, yeah, this ain't really about cars anymore. This is just bonkers. We are just trying to do the most bonkers thing we can do. Oh, these are fun, though. A bunch of different types of... Well, look, I gotta say, there's a tank in this. I'm already feeling like this is going bonkers, all right? Yeah, we have a bunch of cars and a semi-truck. That's from early movies. What do you need a tank if you're just racing cars? This is gonna be bonkers. I can see that, and I am here for it, all right? I just got home to find this package on my doorstep, and I don't know anything about this game or what's inside here. All I know is it says, warning, giant angry koala, and I am ready to fight a koala right now, okay? I can take you, koala. I know I can take you, okay? I've watched internet videos of you. You are slow as hell, all right? I am confident that I'm gonna beat you up big time right now. Come at me, koala. I'm not falling for your cuddly lies. Oh, look at that. You got a big old eyeball staring at me? Yeah. See that? I poke you in the eyeball. I'm going to poke you in the eye. I'm not above fighting dirty. I'm going to win this fight, koala. I'm going to win this fight. I'll fight dirty. I'll do whatever I have to. This says the world's first action-adventure board game. Well, I don't know about the world's first. I feel like there have been some action-adventure board games before, but, if you want to claim that, I guess. The Pick Your Path adventure game packed with challenges. How would you escape from a rampaging 40-foot koala? I'd kick him in the nuts. Look at how that opens. Oh, wow. I don't even know what to make of this. Welcome to What Next? This is a cooperative game, which means you'll either win together or lose together. Yeah, thanks for condescending to me. I know what cooperative means. Wow, I love this color scheme. And a bunch of separate boxes, so maybe you're releasing extra content. Oh, look at this. Oh, cool. It's a bunch of hidden different content, and you are going to be releasing it as the game goes on. Cultivate! And you'll notice the word cult is bigger because the theme of this game is that you are playing as a cult leader trying to get followers into your compound that will help you carry out your agenda. And boy, that is a silly fun theme. Cults in real life, kind of a bummer. Cults in games? Oh, well, I'm on board. I am into it. I like this graphic design here too. And you know what the point of this is to me? Anybody can be a cult leader, all right? If you set your heart to it, you could be a scientist, you could be a millennial, you could be a charming douchebag. You all could be cult leaders if you want to. Ooh, so each character has their own agenda right there. So there's some asymmetry to the game where you're playing as different characters. These boards are real chunky and hefty. I like that. Scorecard and cards. Hidden cards. Wild Space from Pandasaurus Games. And I love this graphic design. I love that art style. I don't know what you call it, but I know that you call it something I love. All right? Wild Space is a card game where you there's a ton of different combos in the game. That's one of the things I'm really excited about because I love games, like That's Pretty Clever or things like that, where there's just these cascading effects and these cascading combos, and you just, oh, it's so fun. I get this, and then I get this, and then I get this. It makes games where you only get one thing feel boring. Why get one thing when I can get one thing to get another thing to get another thing to get a third thing? That was probably 4 things, but you know what? I lost track in the middle of it because I was so excited about getting things. Here we have Scrap Racer from Queen Games. This is a racing game, and I love racing games. It says, as Daredevil Scrap Racers, you take part in the fastest, most dangerous, and downright crazy race in the galaxy. And that is my language. Oh, I love a little bit crazy. I love wild. When I was in college, I used to jump from balcony to balcony 3 stories off of the ground. And now that I'm in my 30s, I look back and I go, what an idiot. Oh. So yeah, we'll set up this track and then you have these cool scrap racers that you are racing around the track. And there's a bunch of if you roll doubles, I know one of the premises of the game is if you roll doubles, then there are different cards that will change the effects in the game, and that sounds fun. I love a good, silly time, Oh, those popped out right there. They're just very ready for me to play the game. They were like, no, get me out of that cardboard. I want to be on the table now. Oh, awesome. Well, I love this. What a great touch. When there is art on the inside of the box, it makes me feel like they cared. Queen Games cared. Thank you, Queen Games. I like this art on the inside of the box. These dice are a little bland, but this art is amazing. King of 12 from Lucky Duck Games. I don't know how to win this game, but I kind of wish the title was King of 12-year-olds because I definitely know how to win that game, all right? King of 12-year-olds, all you got to do is make fart jokes and they elect you their king, all right? That's all it takes to be King of 12-year-olds. Fart jokes, baby! Ooh, those are fun, cool dice. I like the color of those. And that's all there is. You are playing cards out of your hand to affect a round and then trying to roll certain numbers of dice. And I love like a quick little filler game.